Hello. So I thought I'd just jump on and make a bit of a follow-up video from a video that I posted last night. So I posted a video that was a short clip from one of the slightly longer videos where I talk about kind of how memories are not real. And there was a few people that seemed to respond to that, maybe questioning, what do you mean memories are not real? And oh, hang on a minute, that doesn't seem to make sense. And so I apologise that, I suppose because of that very short clip, like 10, 15 seconds, I probably didn't explain that well what I really meant and what, some of the theories behind it. And so actually some of the people that were watching, if you were watching that video and thinking, that does not make sense, I've had some real memories and I know they are absolutely true, then I might have come across as being sort of invalidating your experiences and coming across quite harsh, that any feelings that you are having in response to trauma or some challenging adverse experiences in your past might not be valid. But actually that's not the case at all. And just with that 15-second clip, there's a lot that's been missed from that. So what I want to explain is that this idea of memories not being real is purely based on a memory in itself not being exactly as the experience had happened. So, for instance, when I was 6, my parents divorced and my dad came to sort of let us know that he was leaving. And so in my mind, I have this vision, this sort of visual memory of that exact time when my dad came and told me he's leaving. However, and certain feelings that are attached to that. However, I don't know exactly how much that's been distorted or how much it's changed over the years. We're talking 39 years ago. So there's lots of things that have changed. And the actual kind of feelings that are associated with it and the meaning that I've placed on that is being maybe based on different conversations that I've had, maybe based on the perception of divorce and separation and kind of how I would imagine that a 6-year-old would be feeling. However, I don't know for certain exactly how 6-year-old Leslie would be feeling in that moment, because feelings change, they evolve, they change, like 39 years of, and we, in our conscious minds, when we can only record like 5 to 9 pieces of information in our conscious minds, a lot of our sort of memories and processing of memories goes into the unconscious mind. So it's very likely that we will forget a lot of things, or that we will generalize and distort those sorts of things. So when it comes to thinking and looking back and reflecting on those memories, what we often do is kind of make connections to our current experience in relation to the past experience. So we might say something like, oh, I'm that because of that. And actually, that could make perfect sense to us. It could make sense to us because that's our truth, and it's what's been true for, the whole of our life, and nothing's been different. We felt maybe there is certain about that. Oh, I'm indecisive because of X, Y, and Z. And I can't think of another example really. But actually, when we open our minds up and allow ourselves to maybe think a bit differently and think of a possibility that things might not be the same and these connections might not be exactly the same, we don't have to be held back by a limiting belief as a result of what we feel a past experience has given to us. So we can break free from those sorts of things. And it's not to say that the experiences that people had weren't challenging or weren't distressing, weren't traumatic, but it just means that we don't have to be stuck in that pattern of thinking and stuck in that kind of belief and in that. And if you think about the way that our bodies evolve and change, we are not the same person that we were back then. We do not have one single cell in our body that is the same as when we were a child. I'd maybe need to look up the science to see exactly how quickly cells rejuvenate and evolve. But we are all different people, and it inspires me so much to think of the potential that people have and how much people can sort of really live their lives and how exciting that could be. And so actually bear with me, because I'll explain more of all of this in due course. And I just want to confirm that I truly stand by this memories not being real. Concepts, your experiences are real, but the memories, the actual memories, are not. So thanks for this. Subscribe to my channel to kind of listen to more and join in with the conversations, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.